What's good, everybody? It's your boy SBX, and this video topic that I want to talk about is misogyny, aka sexist, or however you want to call it. Now, basically, I feel like this video I really never had a chance, and basically never had gave my 2 cents about misogyny or sexist or whatever. It's like being racist, but you're bashing genders, as far as a man hating on a woman and a woman hating on a man, or like I said, vice versa. Now I feel like in this generation, I feel like we have a toxic relationship with the opposite sex, as in men and women nowadays can't be friends. I'm not saying they can't be or they could be. It really all depends on how they view things, I mean, I know there is a big chance that men and women can be friends, but it's like bitter females and bitter guys is a whole different scenario, basically. So I feel like I'm going to talk about that type of situation, but it's also, I feel like misogyny comes from having a rough family life, as far as for a guy who never received love from his mother, or his mother abused him or neglected him, and even rape or molested. Anything is possible, to be honest, and also when it comes to bad relationships with females, it's like when it comes to watching rap videos and watching certain videos you see on TV and movies and stuff like that, it's like they don't really give you the idea of what a man's going through, and they will say that the men are always the victims of rape, child molestation, and sexual harassment, abuse, and so on. But sometimes you gotta think in psychological terms, just like how you look at a woman psychologically. The problem, because we both come from a fucked up environment. In today's society, it's like you only care for the women who are fucked up, and you want to give her special treatment. But the men who did these crimes, and they have fucked up mental problems, but they don't get no treatment at all. You either kill them, execute them, or just put them in prison and just bash him for the rest of his life. But that's way beyond the whole concept, what I'm saying. But you got two clashes between men and women, and there's always like a group or organization represent a certain gender. You got men go their own ways, and you got feminism, and they both are at the peak of not trying to fuck with each other, but the difference between men go their own way versus feminism. And I already elaborated what feminism is all about. It's supposed to be for women's rights and all the other crazy shit, but they over exaggerate on what they want out of being a woman and what they need and all that other miscellaneous bullshit. While for men, they go their own ways. As for guys who don't have good experience with women, or had no type of affection from a woman, a certified virgin type guys. Not even just that, it's just men who are just not trying to fuck with toxic women, but have a different solution of just try to avoid, or just have a better outlet of viewing women and how they did on their everyday basis as a man. But I'm not saying that I'm for it, and I'm not saying I'm against men. Men go their own ways. But all I can say for being in part of that group is the pros is like, okay, you have to learn how to accept the fact that you have to stay single and learn to not need a woman in your life, which that's all good. But at the same time, it's like you're not trying to pursue any type of pussy at all. I'm not saying all men go their own way, activists don't do it, but it's like, it's trying to have like self-control and accept the fact about what your circumstances of not connecting to a woman, which is understandable. So on that note, it beats feminism, because they're not saying, oh, women, like, you know, saying some real fucked up shit about women, but they'll say how much they don't have things about women. They'll say, okay, women need to do some bullshit, which that's true, but they can't generalize every woman. Like, with feminism, they all generalize all men and say that we're evil, we're this, we're that, we're animals, we're dogs, and this and this and this and that. But it's just like I said, folks, it's the hostility between two parties, you know, and that's what's wrong with sexism. And then, like I said, with females' point of views about how they turn into being sexist and to be anti-males based on, again, fucking with, you know, thugs and bad boys and stuff like that. And it's a contradiction how they keep saying that they want a good man and they fall for thugs, and they don't want nothing to do with a good guy who has a steady job, who has a decent income, and blah, 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 you know? And you keep bitching and moaning about there's no good man, you keep fucking with little boys, and that's what the results are. And not on top of that, they blame daddy for the issue because daddy was never around, and daddy abused me, daddy hit me, dad raped me, dad did all this ill shit. You know, I mean, like I said, yes, that's fucked up, but at the same time, it's like, sometimes with women like that, they contradict themselves. It's like, they want to be good, they want a good guy, but at the same time, they fall into the same path, and then, okay, it's our fault because you choose the asshole, and you're being too stubborn and gullible as shit to look between the good side of the guy than just seeing he has money and stacks and all that other bullshit. It's like their ideas just don't really add in. So, but this is based on what I'm trying to see. This is the main reason why there's so much sexist and misogyny in this world, because it goes to a bad relationship with the partners, as in boyfriend, girlfriend, ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, or ex-wife, ex-husband, or whatever. And, you know, same thing applies to the guys. And it's like, in this generation, it's like women feel like they're the victims, but at the same time, we're both victims. Men are victimized of, you know, it's bad. We were fucked up because of the fact that, okay, when you're a good guy, you're a sucker. When you're a bad guy, okay, someone love you and you get to be the good guy for being a bad guy, and in the end, then, oh, you're an evil guy for just exposing who you are, even though you know who you are from day one. And also the fact of the matter is that, you know, even if you didn't do nothing wrong, a woman can just sit there and lie to the cops and believe her than the man. Or a gold digger can get away from shit. So even in like relationship wise, and you might not agree with what I've said, I feel like women are the bigger dogs than men. And when you come with a good guy, some good guys, you gotta wait until they wait a while to find a good girl. And you already know the good girl is already fucking different niggas than the good guy. And the good girl don't want nothing to do with the good guy, because the good girl want to assume that the good guy is boring, lame, and blah, blah, blah. And you going out with somebody who think they look cool, and after a while, you want to be a petty, bitter-ass bitch and whatever. It's like being bit by a vampire and you exposed and immune to the bullshit. So, I mean, one thing that's what I mean by that. It's like, I kind of used to think this way. That's why I'm making this video, because I usually think, man, bitches ain't shit. But I'm not saying it like in general terms of today. I mean, there are some bitches who ain't shit, but I can't generalize every woman, you know, because there's every good woman in this world. But at the same time, you're in a world full of shitty ass people, and you gotta dig between the shitty people to find the good-hearted, good-willing people. You know, it's like looking for a needle in a haystack, but I call it looking for a needle in the shit stack, because like I said, you are surrounded by shitty ass people that you know you're not gonna have a future to, and then when you start picking up, it's like, oh shit. Oh, is that an eel? Oh, never mind, that's shit. That's how you look at it though, because you know, people can find what they're looking for out of life, but not everybody is fortunate and lucky to have a connecting relationship with the opposite sex. So, in other ways, I'm trying to say though, folks, is that I feel like sexism is not the answer, because you gotta look at it to where, you know, you gotta think of who is the coolest female or guy friend who had you back for a long time and who's not really the enemy of, you know, of this situation. Like, when I look at it, it's like, okay, I can sit there and say, yeah, fuck these hoes, fuck these bitches, bitches ain't shit. But I gotta look at who's a good woman in my life. Look at my mother, my grandma, my sisters, my cousins, and blah, blah, blah. And they don't need to deserve to be in this whole bitches ain't shit type of category. And same thing for the women. You know, look at your dad, your grandpa, your brothers, your cousins, or whoever good guy friend or whatever who had your back or whatever, or your gay best friend. Those guys don't need to be in the category of niggas ain't shit. You know, I think you gotta look at it in that term, because that's only hurting not only your loved one's feelings, but it's hurting your fucking pride. And I had to learn that the hard way. But I mean, like I said though, folks, it's like sometimes when you stay being single, it hurts you in a way, and then not to mention when you fuck with toxic people. So the best thing you need to possibly do in order for you to prevent to be a misogynist or sexist is to stop fucking with the toxic people in your life. Try to look for something that is a lot lighter and a lot better for you. You know what I'm saying? If it doesn't work out, then fuck it, let it be. Yes, it sucks, but you know, there is a good way of how to maneuver this situation where, okay, even with the friend zone, I say this before years ago, yes, the friend zone sucks, but it really all depends on what type of friend zone you're getting into. You know, if it's just an honest friend zone that you know for a fact she ain't seducing you and not asking you for anything, that's an okay friend zone. I mean, yes, it sucks that you want to be with this, can't be capable with this person, but also there's a bad friend zone that, you know, this girl calling you, asking you for advice, doing things for you, she ain't giving you no ass, no pussy or nothing, act like she's your girlfriend and don't do you a motherfucking thing. Now that's the bad friend zone. So, you know, that shit right there kind of makes guys push away females because of that shit. And like I said, with rap music, movies, and things of that sort, perpetuates of how you should act towards women. And okay, women respond better if you're an asshole, and that's not 100% true, but at the same time, in this day and age, it's getting close to being accurate. But you don't want to dare to do that because you want to have some type of respect and have some self-respect for yourself for even appreciating and respecting a woman or a guy. But like I said though, folks, it's like this sexist attitude is just really ridiculous. And I wish, as far as relationship goes and friendship with the opposite sex would be better. I don't know how to elaborate more about this, but I feel like misogyny is the main key of why we have a destruction towards relationship with the opposite sex, why divorce rates are high, not racism, but like what I mean is that divorce rates are getting high, and you know, a lot of reality TV shows and rap music is blowing up, and you know, it's just the hate is more strong than the love. So people, all I'm asking is, where's the love at? Where's the love between a good woman and a good man? And don't be saying no bullshit like, oh, there's no good men out there and there's no good women out there. There is some, but the problem is you're fucking with the dumbass, asshole, bitter ass niggas and bitches. So I'm out. So I'm done. So let me know what y'all think. Comment, like, and subscribe. SBX wrapping this shit up. Thanks for watching. Peace.